Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in all honesty, I just woke up, but I wanted to be as honest and open as possible on this video. So I started my transformation like as raw as possible. So I'm just in my like sleeping shirt. My eyes are poofy, my hair's not done, I don't have my extensions in. I wanted to take y'all through all those steps. I probably won't be in detail too much about my hair or certain other things just for the sake of time, but I did want to get ready with you guys today. So yeah, let's get started. Like I said, we're going to start from the beginning, and the first thing I do is I always moisturize my face. To moisturize my face, I'm going to use the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream and put that all over my face. And it smells like legit roses. It smells so good. Y'all are probably like, this is not the girl we see on Instagram. Like, I know, it takes time to get there. And I did break my nail, so I'm super sad about that. Gotta go fix that ASAP. The Wander Beauty, the Baggage Claim Gold Eye Mask. I really like to do this after I wake up. Like, if I have to do my makeup right when I wake up, or if I'm like hungover or something, really anytime, I just try to find an excuse to use these. I put these under my eyes while I start my eye process. Okay, I know it looks super crazy, but they feel so good and they make a difference. After you use them a couple times, you'll really see the difference. So first things first is we're going to do the eyebrows, and everyone does their eyebrows differently, so I'm going to do these off camera and I'll be right back. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to go ahead and start my eyeshadow. I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, nothing too crazy. I'm going to use the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie A palette. I'm not sure what it's called, I'm so sorry. But I'm just going to do a really simple like smoky eye. Go ahead and dive in and use the color Credit and put it in my crease. Now it is going to be a little messy, but I will clean it up later. Okay, now once that's done, I know it looks really patchy and muddy and gross, but like I said, we'll clean it up later. I'm going to take the Tarte Creaseless Concealer and a brush and cut my crease. Just gonna blend out the color that I have on top of my cut crease just as much as I can to make it look clean. And like I said, I don't really worry about eyeshadow coming down here because once we take these off, I can clean up the sides. So in that same palette, I'm going to take the color Dwellas, because I think the color is just cute as fuck. And I'm going to put it all over where my crease is. And once I put that on, I'm just going to run over it again to try to blend those two colors together. So now I'm just going to darken the edges up a little bit, the outer V part, and I'm going to use the OG Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take the color, what color is that? Oh wow, okay. It's not correct. I don't know, it's just like a darker, cool brown toned. And I'm just gonna put that right in the outer V of my eye to deepen up the look a little bit. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and blend them more. These lashes at the dollar store, they kind of look decent. I mean, I was just at the dollar store today and I saw them and I was like, I mean, I might as well try them. I have lash extensions, so if I don't like them, I can obviously take them off. But I am going to put a small lash over my extensions today. I literally have never seen these before. They're Broadway eyes. Sassy. I don't know. But I'm going to put these on and we'll see how it goes. Done with the lashes, I'm going to go ahead and take these gold strips off because then we're going to move on to the face. Let that dry up a little bit. Okay, once that's all dried up, I'm going to take a makeup wipe and clean up the sides of my eye. Okay, now we can move on to the face stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. When I prime my face here lately, I've been using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. Get 2 pumps from between my fingers. Put it all over my face. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Foundation in Dulce de Leche 350G. And I'm going to be putting this all over my face with the damp beauty blender. And it is a little too dark for my face, but it matches the rest of my body. So it might not match my face, but it matches my body. I really don't like the way this foundation smells at all. I just think it's so funny how I look right now. But anyways, the next thing I'm going to do is cream contour my face. So what I'm going to use is the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer. This is the color Toast. I use this all the time. I've bought so many other kinds and I always end up coming back to this one because it just blends out so well. Now for concealer to conceal my face, I'm going to use the Tarte Creases Concealer in the color Medium Golden and just conceal like I would any other day. Down the side of my nose, under my eye, bring that out. And then I clean up my eyeshadow with it a little bit, bring it out. I really don't like the wand on this, I can't lie. I probably won't be buying this again. This is a new purchase. I love the way the concealer looks, but I can't do it with this wand. I feel like I dip back into the product like 800 times. I like it when a lot comes out with the wand. I'm also going to go on the side of my nose. and my T-zone. Okay, so after I blend that out, I just like to go over everything and make sure everything blends together. Okay, now I'm gonna bake, and I'm using the Rihanna Fenty powder in banana. And I always bake only because I have super oily skin, and baking is just another step that really helps me keep that oil under control, or else my makeup will slip and slide everywhere. And we don't want that. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock It Powder in Tan 160. I'm just going to put that on my face for another layer of coverage. And obviously, if you feel like this is too much, you don't have to do this. Like I said, it just really helps me with my oily skin, keeping everything on my face. So next I'm going to use powder bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Mahogany. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Hourglass bronzer in the color Ambient, and I'm just going to run that over everywhere that I just put my bronzer. Now it's time to take off this baking powder. So I'm just going to use my Real Techniques brush and try to blot it in. I mean, I do wipe a little bit, but I try to mostly blot. And honestly, with my skin, I'm a little bit fortunate because once everything starts, because my face gets oily no matter what, and the oils will kind of blend everything together even more. So before I do blush, I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm going to take that same Jackie palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Credit and run it under my eyelashes. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to blush. I'm going to use the Jouer palette that I used in my last video, but this time I'm going to use the color Marigold. It's in top in the middle, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks. And it's a little much, so I am going to diffuse it out a little bit, but honestly, blush is the last thing to lose your... Blush is the first thing to come off your face when it comes to makeup. And I think that blush is so important on someone's face. So doing a little too much isn't the end of the world. Okay, now I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to stick with that Dwellers color in the palette, and I'm going to use... So what's good about breaking a nail is that it's easier to put like glitter into your inner eyelid. So we're going to take advantage of that today. After I do that, we can go ahead and move on to highlight. The highlighter I'm going to use is the Too Faced How Many Fucks Do I Give? And it's so cute. It's like a little money sign. And it's getting kind of colder, so I'm not going to go crazy with the highlight. I just want a pretty... I'm gonna line my lips with the Lottie London Stay All Day lip liner in the color Fleek. And then I'm going to be taking the same color in the Stay All Day matte liquid lipstick. Now I'm going to let that dry off a little bit. And then right in the center, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills a liquid lipstick in the color Cashmere. And I'm just going to put it right in the center. And I'm running out, so it might not work with me. But I'm putting this right in the center. Now for a gloss on top, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Lip Injection Ultimate Lip Plumper. So now before I start my hair, I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice makeup setting spray. And I'm going to spray this all over my face. And I do go crazy because, like I said, I have very oily skin. And I want my makeup to stay. Perspectives for a second, just because my curling iron has to be on this side. But today I wanted to do a low mid ponytail. So first thing I'm going to do is just brush through my hair. Okay, now once I do that, I'm going to make a middle part down my head. And I'm not very good at this, you guys, but okay, I'm going to take the Bedhead Control Freak Frizz Control and Straightener Serum. I'm going to put this on the top of my head and run it down just to keep my hair as slick as possible. And to control as much frizz. And I really just keep this on the top of my head. I really don't try to mess with the bottom half too much. And now I'm going to take like this bristle brush and I'm going to brush it down. Brush my hair down. This really keeps everything sleek. I'm going to do my ponytail to the right side today. I'm going to be using the Amika Fluxus Touchable Hairspray, and I absolutely love this hairspray. It doesn't make your hair crunchy, and it smells honestly like cotton candy. So I'm going to spray the top of my hair, then go back with the brush, and just really keep everything as tight as possible. So I have 7 pieces worth of extensions. I have a 3 prong clip, a 4 prong clip, and then the rest are 2 prongs. Now, the way I put them in my hair usually differs from the hairstyle that I'm going with today. But today I'm going to be taking the 3 clip, and I'm going to be I'm going to clip it around my ponytail. Now, hair does mess up here, so I know I'm going to have to go back and reclip everything. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but I'm clipping it around my ponytail. I'm going to do the same thing I just did, but I'm putting this on top. I'm putting these clips on top of the other ones I just did. Okay, so once that is in, I'm going to go ahead and curl it. And then once I curl it, I will hide all of this nastiness with one of the 2 pieces, and I'll show y'all how. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and curl a couple pieces. My nice curler broke, so I'm using my mom's. It's a Conair old school curling iron, but it works. I used it yesterday. And I'm not going in any particular order because I definitely want the ponytail to be curly, but I don't want it to like just have one big curl. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want it to have some volume. So I'll move that to the back. And I don't curl them all the same direction. I curl some forward and some backwards because, like I said, I want like a ponytail with life in it. I don't want a ponytail with just one curl. That all goes the same way. I don't like the way that looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair and I'll be right back. To give it a little bit of life, I take my brush, or I take my comb, and I start at the bottom and I start to push up on the curls. And I do it all the way to the top. And then I take my hairspray. That is done. Now I have to hide all of this junk. It's the only thing I don't like about clip-ins. So I'm gonna take a 2-piece, brush it out, and then I'm gonna clip it underneath the bottom of my hair. I'm gonna wrap it. And as I'm wrapping, I take a bobby pin and I pin it. And then I keep wrapping, pin it on here, and then I wrap until you can't see, or at least I try to hide it as much as possible. Sometimes clips just end up sneaking out anyways, so you just gotta do the best that you can with what you got. Complete, I will get ready and get dressed, put some jewelry on, and I will insert some pictures to show you how everything came out. But that is it for this. But anyways, that is it for this video. I will see y'all next time.